Us here at Pasadena Animal Hospital are problem solvers. And Zephyr here has a problem. His problem is that he came in, his parents thought he had a UTI, he was peeing around the house, peeing in places he's not supposed to, and so we took an x-ray of him, and he has a bladder stone. Dogs get these from time to time, from diet problems, and other related changes, and today we're going to show you how we fix that. Now we're doing an ultrasound of the bladder. Right about here, we're going to show you where we can see this bladder stone on the ultrasound machine here. This dark space is the bladder, and if you can see this little white thing come into view right here, that's his bladder stone. That is what we're going to have to remove. As you can see, it's pretty large. That is the exact same thing we saw in x-ray, so now we're going to take it out. Zephyr currently has a second problem going on. Whenever he was developing, his second testicle did not make it all the way to where it's supposed to be. It's in his inguinal canal right here. We have found it again on the ultrasound right about here, so we'll be fixing that problem at the same time. Now we're working on trying to get this stone out of the bladder here. I've got a hold of it, and that's what we got right there. That was his problem. We're going to send it off and get it tested and see what the issue is. So this is the stone that we pulled out of there. As you can imagine, that probably does not feel very good inside of the bladder, bouncing around, causing a lot of pain and inflammation. We've taken an x-ray after surgery just to confirm that we didn't leave anything behind. We have not. Now our next plan is to send this stone off, get it tested to tell us what prescription food to be on to make sure this does not happen again. All right guys, this is Nala today. Nala came in for kind of like seizure activity. She's really shaky, really trembly. And her presentation was she just gave birth to 10 puppies 3 days ago. So that really clued us into something called Eclampsia. Nala is currently suffering from a very low blood level of calcium. And so it's a pretty easy fix. We hook her up to some fluids, we give her some IV calcium, and they actually respond really well. So we're going to kind of show you the process for her healing and walking better. But first, we're going to show you how she's walking now. Another important thing when we're giving this calcium, you could not give it too fast. If you give it too quickly, it can cause a lot of complications and even death. So we have to give it really, really slow for about 30 minutes. And it might be a couple injections. We might have to do this from time to time, even some tomorrow, until we get her blood levels and her calcium back up to normal. So stay tuned. We're back here on day 2 with Nala's recovery. She went home last night so she could be with her puppies and everything. And she's feeling a lot better. She's not perfect, but she's doing a lot better. She's moving better, she's not shaking as much, and she's eating, which is all good signs. So we're gonna hook her back up one more time today, give her a little bit more calcium, a little bit more fluids, and she should be good to go.
Okay.